So I have a little bit of doll laundry going, and that's because my jewel girl Teresa's skirt, Roxanne, her skirt had a little blood stain on it, and Colleen was able to wipe most of it off, but there's still a hint of yellow. So that's in here, and then we have my Earring Magic Midge's outfit, who I started to repair in my last episode of Dolly Diaries. It's not her original outfit, but she's wearing kind of like a mismatched ensemble. And the shorts I noticed had a stain on them, so I just threw a top in here because why not? I don't know how long I've had those shorts. I have a suspicion they might not have ever been washed, so hopefully that'll take the stains out. There's just some OxyClean in here and then a color catcher, but everything is in this like tealy blue color palette, so I don't think it'll be much of an issue. Okay, so Earring Magic Midge's body has cured now for about 24 hours. I usually try not to push my luck because even though it feels hard, I've found on the occasions when I've attempted to reattach the head, sooner than that the acrylic filler kind of like starts to peel back from the plastic, and we don't want that. We don't want any more damage put on her neck. So unfortunately, she has the ball in her head still, and normally I would just try to like pull it out, but I can feel that there are barbs on it, so that's not going to work out so well. So I've heated up some water in the microwave. I really like my new electric kettle thing for heating up water, but I'm just doing her, so there's no point. This is actually easier. So I'm just going to soften up the base of her head, and she is going to get a whole new boil wash and stuff. I have my conditioner out to do her hair. So she's kind of having a spa day. I might even change her outfit. I'm kind of bored of what she's wearing.
So the key to removing a head joint is to make sure that the head is super squishy, especially if you're dealing with a prong joint. Some collectors will even cut the prongs off, but I don't really like to do that because I'm not going to be swapping heads around after. So I just keep the prong intact, and then you can see I'm using some baby oil to lubricate the joint to shove it in place back into the neck. I had a little bit of trouble because I made the filler slightly too thick, but I managed to get it back in without any issues, and then I had to reattach Midge's head. So you can see she has like full rotation. And here I'm just washing Midge's hair like I normally would. A little dish soap, some conditioner. She was already clean, and I was planning to crimp her hair after, so that's why I'm washing her, just to get any old gel out and to smooth it, because I figured to get the best crimps I want all of the frizz and kinks in her hair completely gone so I get the nicest finish. I like to boil wash before most hair treatments and styles. And here I am playing around with my crimper. Just a heads up, a lot of people were asking me where I got mine. I bought mine on Walmart's website. It's the Bedhead brand. I got mine for $25, but I had like money saved up from Walmart Savings Catcher, so I got mine for free. But you can find crimpers in the same price range that have heat settings at places like Ocean State Job Lot and Big Lots. I saw several different kinds at Ocean State Job Lot before recently, so if you're looking for a crimper, this was actually my first time crimping Kanekalon hair, like Barbie grade Kanekalon, not American Girl, and I had no issues with it. I think the cream I put on, the heat protectant cream, makes all the world of a difference. It didn't sizzle, and I was really satisfied with how nice her crimps turned out, despite the fact that this doll is kind of shabby. I even sent pictures to Colleen, and she was like, wow, Midge looks great. So it was a lot of fun, and I ended up getting several more dolls from downstairs because I was just in a let's crimp everything kind of mood.
Cootie. Well, chinchillas. This is the insanity of how I have to barricade. It looks a lot darker on camera than it is in person, although it is gloomy today. Like, they can fit in the tiniest spaces. There's blankets shoved under the couch. I have to use tiles to hold things. There's, like, you can't really see, but there's, like, pieces of old shelving to block spaces off with. I have to use the guinea pigs' cage tops and barricade everything because they can jump, and I have to cover the seams on the carpet because they like to pull those up. Just, they can get into everything. Right, Clyde? Right, Clyde? Oh, it's so dark. Oh, yes, Clyde. Hello, where's your brother?
Oh, there's little brother. Yellow. Oh, are we in our dust bath? Yellow, Tootie. Yellow. Are you eating your dinner? Look at the mess you made. Look at you, hello, Roni. Would you like a cuddle? Oh, look at the Roni and the Yaya. Aye. You like this time of year? You like getting the fresh grass and dandelions? Yes.
So I'm redressing the dolls that I decided to crimp's hair today. You can see I have a Noe out. I'll show you all of them up close. I kind of went on a bit of a crimping spree.
So as you can see, I keep all of my clothes and accessories on dolls that are currently being washed or repaired in this little Bratz case. It's a Forever Diamonds jewelry making case that I got from Craigslist with a bunch of dolls in 2012. And honestly, it's my most used case. I like that it's hard and it latches because I can be assured that everything I put in it is safe. I also keep little plastic bags in there, like jewelry bags, for tiny accessories like necklaces and things. I also was dressing up my Cara doll who got an arm repair. That's an outfit I set aside just for her. Sometimes if I get a new outfit and I want to put it on a doll, I'll set it aside instead of putting it away so I remember to change them.
So update on the dolls. Teresa, aka Roxanne's skirt, does not have a stain on it anymore. I might change Midge after, but for now, I've got to think of an outfit I want to put her in. But these are her crimps, and I did do all of these dolls. I did all of their hair because I just either wanted a really voluminous look or they didn't have much hair. It's not perfect. I'm still getting used to the crimping iron, but I think it looks pretty awesome. And the Connect Lawn hair flat ironed just fine. I will make a tutorial on this officially when I've had more experience. I don't like to make them prematurely. And then this is first edition Stacy, aka Minnie's hair. I need to sort out her bangs there, but then we have Rock Angel's Yaz, and she's not supposed to have crimps, but the reason why I crimped her hair is because she's my favorite Rock Angel's Yaz. I got this doll the last weekend my dad was alive. He wasn't at the flea market with us because he was at the hospital. However, after he passed away, I was still cleaning up the dolls that we'd gotten that weekend, and I remember when I was really sad, I put this doll's hair in a lot of braids. And as you guys know, I've had problems with my elastics popping. I think I finally found a solution, but for a long time they would pop, and it was really annoying having to change all our elastics, so I took all the braids out and it left this really cool crimping effect, and over time it kind of went away, so I wanted to put crimps in her hair as like a tribute to that. And then Noli over here, I noticed her when I was reshooting my Mycene faces, and she's only supposed to have like the top layer and the underneath layer crimped, but I just thought her whole head would look super cool. And you can definitely tell the condition of her hair, and Yaz, of her hair is nicer than the other two Connect Lawn haired dolls, because I got this doll brand new at the store and took very good care of her, whereas these dolls were really beaten up, which is why their crimps don't look quite as nice. So I was working on my monthly goal of rewriting fun facts on Flickr, and I just decided to do my stand album because I've been putting it off, and it's a good thing I did because I had reshot the pictures of my doll stands in 2017, but when I was replacing them, I must have mixed up the bell section because I had two of the same photo. I missed these stands, and these are actually some of my better, newer ones, so I'm really glad, like newer, they're still old, so I'm really glad that I caught that mistake.
So this is a photo I set up today, an Ariel and Kelsey thumbnail for a future Dolly Tales episode. Why all of a sudden? Because I really thought this stove and fridge from a recent haul would fit the vibe. So what it's supposed to be is it's supposed to be inspired on Ariel and Kelsey living in like a one-room shack, because that's kind of like our oldest storyline for them. I just kind of tried to like make it look like they were living in like one room. So I made a partition, but I showed that it wasn't really a separate room, but like they had it divided for the bathroom. And I picked the most beat up Kelly tub on purpose. And then I put their clothes in a rack to make it look like they don't have a real closet. They put all this out. And then my favorite part is Kelsey and her tutu, because this was my favorite outfit to put her in for some reason, like way, way back when. And then I made it look like Ariel is getting ready for lunch. I thought about putting her in the green apron, But I put her in the white apron, but I put the green apron out. There we go. Maybe it looked like a fold-out chair tucked in the corner, and like their dishes are in a bin by their stove. And I put out Milky Way and Spanky because they're some of our oldest pets. And the reason why I wanted to film this is because what I've really learned to love in the last year or so about taking doll photos is that you can sometimes bring like something you imagined years and years and years ago to life. Like when I set up Chandler's living room for the My Story Ken photo, or Chandler's kitchen for our intro to the Dolly Tales series. So what I love about this is that it really captured, without me actually having to use the bookshelf, it really captures the vibe that, you know, they're living in this like cottage type thing. So yeah, this was really fun for me.
Are you girls enjoying your dinner? Look at that!
I love to pick them fresh grass and dandelions and clovers this time of year, but the problem is they get really spoiled, so every single time I go outside, they expect treats. They will start weeking really loud, and they'll start weeking when I'm outside and they can hear me picking the grass because they're right by the window.
So cute.
And also something I researched online, which has proven to be true, when Nevaeh was sick, I read that grass can stimulate guinea pigs who lose their appetite. It can stimulate their appetite again, and it definitely did help a lot. It made a difference. And for sure when they eat grass, even though they're not skinny by any means, they definitely eat more. So if you have a sickly guinea pig and you're concerned about them not eating enough grass, we should and will help them. So,
And they cute. Hello, Rona. Say hello. Say hello, Yaya. Look at that. And you have all these veggies too. Mum spoils you. But you're worth it, aren't you, Rona? Can Mum have a cuddle? Oh, just nice. Can Mum have a cuddle from Mala? No, she can't.
I feel so bad because this has been the state of the computer room, doll room, because I just have not been able to be in here much because of my knee. Because when I tried to sit and edit, it made my knee swell. So now that I have the Chromebook, I really don't even need to be in here. So Colleen's the one that will come in at night and use the computer. You can tell she like leaves me notes on the board. But even though I haven't been able to finish photographing these dolls, if you look on my Flickr, unless by the time I upload this I've managed to finish, my 80s album and 60s and 70s Barbie albums are like partially done. And that's because I was trying to sort out like some info on my Malibu dolls, and I needed to get an outfit for one of these. And those are half of my 80s dolls. Anyways, this is a Descendants doll. I'll Style Switch Mel from 2016. So our Frockless Freebies, if you watch that transformation video, she's from the same home. So one of Colleen's co-workers, she had dolls that her daughters didn't want anymore, and she brought them into us knowing we rescue dolls, and apparently she found this one, and this is Cinderella's dress, the live-action wedding Cinderella's dress. So that's awesome. So she can put this on once I wash it, and Mal's hair needs some work, but it's cool. She's got like the Jam and Glam Barbie like rotating scalp thing. And if you're wondering why she's half undressed, it's because apparently this woman's son decided to start undressing her for no reason. So, poor Mal. This is my first Descendants doll. I'm really excited about that. And I had been wanting one since I started researching them for a little guide I was making. Alright, so Cindy has her dress. She looks fabulous. And then we have Mal, who I did her hair this morning. I flat ironed it, and then I kind of curled the ends under. It's much better. It was really fuzzy and gross feeling, and I found this Fashion Fever outfit I think looks really cute on her. And I finally picked up the mask that was in here with all of those dolls. However, This is some American Girl clothes that we bought, but Colleen is currently away on a school field trip thing in New York, so she's not coming back until like 9 tonight. And this came Thursday afternoon, so I wanted to film and open it with her, so we're waiting. And then the really annoying thing is that Flickr, they upgraded Flickr to a better server, but it has been giving me a pain all day. Every time I've gone to replace a photo, I've had to hit it like 12 times to get it to replace. It keeps saying there's an error. And I mean, that happens once in a while if there's like maybe just a glitch or a problem with your picture, but it's doing it in general. And then I had all of my stuff written out here because I'm currently splitting apart like the ethnic variations of Barbie and like the hair variations of Barbie so that it looks cleaner in the albums. And you can see I was doing some work with my Malibu dolls over here, and it's been sitting like this for like 20 minutes and it hasn't moved. And then I have another tab where I tried doing it again, but this doesn't have any titles or anything. I was thinking, oh, maybe it'll load faster if I have less info, but nope, it's not doing that either. It's just so annoying because I started to replace photos, and now I have like this one ugly guy in the album because I don't want to replace her until these Malibu Barbies, because when I was replacing them before, like the brunette twist and turn from the blonde, all this info is now going to get lost, like my fun fact that I wrote that I had copy pasted over to this description and then removed from that. Oh, Flickr. How is this an improvement? Tell me, how is this an improvement? Plus, it's like super laggy when you want to click on something. Success after, let's see, it's 3:46 now. I left this alone around noon after however many hours that is. The picture is finally uploaded. It's never taken that long. Usually I quit and try later, but because I had already started erasing some of these old fun facts off of the other pictures. So yeah, just gonna work on these while the chinchillas are out on the Chromebook instead of on the desktop, because I can sit at the desktop for a little while, but my knee gets swollen.
So we were bad doll owners again, and I really don't have a good excuse for it this time. It's not like when the water heater exploded. I mean, we've been busy, but we've been able to get to all our stuff. You can see that Duke's in her Christmas dress, Kit's in her Christmas dress, Julie's in her Christmas dress, Samantha, aka Luca, is in her Christmas dress. Isabel and Angela have actually changed because we were doing the Girls Today album, and they both modeled some outfits. When I got to my later models, which are Valerie, Amber, Mari, and Izzy, I was like thinking smart and left them in spring clothes, but when I dressed up Angela, Grace, Jess, and Maya, I wasn't thinking smart that I would want them to finish in saying springing. So yeah, I figure with Grace it's not such a big deal because or Jess, because I'm gonna be dressing them up in some of their like own collections along with Izzy later in order to to work on our Flickr guide, sorry. And we still need to take the photos in that album, and Lindsay, her meet outfit obviously for that album. So it's okay. But I figured since Maya's already worn the outfit that Isabel is currently sporting, but rather than put away the outfit on Izzy, I'll put away the outfit on Angelfish over here. And Angela, who I don't think's ever worn that, can wear that. So yeah, I'm running low on battery, and Shelly and I have to film a clip for our latest haul after, so I'm gonna put this on the charger. But before I charge it, I do want to say, so I like to be prepared, so I brought these sorting bowls to tote like some of these shoes and like some of the earrings, like the ones on Angela, are coming off. I brought up the bag for Angela's outfit. I brought up the bag for Kit's outfit. And Addie and Isabel's outfits are not in bags, but Duke's wearing the socks that go in here. Sam's holiday set and Julie's Christmas dress. So I just like to bring up bags. What I like about bagging stuff is that it's a cloth item. They're most likely going to wear it with what it came with. It's all bagged together, so it's great.
So this is footage of me decorating a second sketchbook for doll-related stuff. If you guys know me at all, you know I love lists, and I particularly like writing in notebooks that don't have lines. It's something that I kind of found the past year that I really enjoyed. So I just picked up this sketchbook at Walmart for a few dollars from the kids section because it didn't need to be great paper because I was literally just going to be writing lists. So I have two main books that I always use. The first is one that I used for my how I stay motivated and productive with my dolls video, and that one is like my master lists, my more important things, so my monthly goals that I'm constantly referring to, and then things to keep updated on Flickr with, and like the list of the outfits that we're going to photograph American Girls in, long-term projects basically. This sketchbook is what I write body make info and stuff for Flickr when I get new dolls, lists that are basically going to be torn out and recycled sooner than later, and also like lists of outfit photos maybe I need to retake, things that will clutter up my whiteboard because there's such a high volume of them. So I'm just decorating this with cutouts from American Girl magazines and stickers. Some of these stickers I've had since high school, no joke. I don't actually buy a lot of art supplies, I just keep them when I get them for free and stuff. And this is what it looked like all done, and I also put clear contact paper over it in order to protect it because I'm going to be handling this a lot. I'll probably have it for over a year.
Okay, so it's June 9th. We aren't making a video for this like separately because we've just done so many hauls and transformations, and there's only a few dolls, but we have Jane from Descendants, and she was $4. We got her from this elderly couple we buy lots of like Monster High and stuff from. And then this is Birthday Bash Chloe. We got her from this older guy that we got our Fountain Mermaid lot from, our Live Clothing lot from. We've
Color Splash Pocahontas.
No, that's this bin. He's the one we got.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And then, the guy we got our Color Splash Pocahontas lot from several years ago, not on this channel, had Dance Magic Ken for $3.
He needs a bath.
And then, he doesn't usually have bins of things, but he was like, oh, I have dolls I haven't put out yet. And there were dolls in here too, but he just sold us clothes and stuff for $15. Which, I mean, it is kind of expensive, but the clothing quality was good. And
yeah, and the condition was
we
right.
got this bag for $1 because there's a Marie Osmond dress in there. So I don't know if there's anything else worthwhile, but...
Or if we just paid $1 for a Marie Osmond dress.
Do this first. You can just use this to put the tissue. This is very tiny. What is this, wire? What is going on? There's wire in this. I don't think this is... Oh, tag. Mego. That's why this looks special. This we should hang on to. Look how tiny that is.
Oh, wow. That's a cool dress. Madame Alexander Snow White. It's a tag. Oh, this is a shawl. This isn't a tissue.
Yeah. No, I know that. These have metal stamps. This I think is real.
I think it is too. I think I've seen it.
It's really real.
And this looks like...
Dawn, maybe?
Yeah, something in that realm.
This is cut and all stretched out. Yeah, this was cut. Whatever that was.
This was trash.
Yeah. That's not real. It's got a huge snap. But there's like little screws and stuff. So, this can be donated.
The shawl's not something?
I don't think so. We'll put the garbage.
Oh, because the shape of it.
Yeah, put garbage in there. Okay. doll. But that's not a useful outfit. That's garbage, right? Whatever, didn't I? Okay. I have like some things like this.
Yeah, I know. I want to know what those are.
I forget. I know I identified mine. Oh, Colleen, aren't these Skipper?
Oh yeah, those go to Party Team Skipper.
I
So
think this is Skipper.
probably it
Right?
looks
Isn't
it.
Like it looks tiny.
It definitely looks Skipper, Stacy. And then there's this.
Yeah, that goes to. So the dolls that got clothes from the lot would be Colleen's AA babysitter named Hazel. One of my ladies, Sparkle Eyes ladies, she got this whole outfit. So that was the last one I needed to get an outfit for. Tropical Ariel. I even got the little bikini bottoms. She's so cute. Then, oh, this is Dance Magic Ken. I'm working on photographing some things. This is my Paint and Dazzle who just got an outfit, but it's not on her yet. Also, I have a nicer dress for one of my Earring Magic girls. So, and then I got some like hand warmers and stuff to this outfit, but not enough pieces to dress my other lady in. So this is my other Paint and Dazzle in her new outfit. So excited that both of my blondies have their clothes now. Alright, so I did Jane's hair. I flat ironed it because she had a few frizzy nappy spots. Then this is Birthday Bash Chloe. I already had her outfit, just not the shoes. Those are holiday Katya shoes. And I even took the earrings I had made because this whole outfit was on Birthday Bash Yasmin over here. And I thought she'd look really cute in this music festival vibes outfit, and these earrings had already been made because my magic hair color Fiona wore this outfit at some point until I realized I'd actually gotten her original outfit in the same lot as her because she had a variation, so I didn't realize that that in fact was her outfit. So that's what those three dolls look like. So I'm going to sign off this episode of Dolly Diaries because I'm looking at it in the editor now and I have almost a half an hour, and some of these clips are pretty old from probably the end of April, just because with everything that happened in May with my knee and us being so busy, I feel like I didn't get to devote as much time to doll stuff as I would have liked. So I'll see you guys next time, and until then, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.